Let's go now to Chief Todd Garrison with the Northport, Florida Police Department. Chief, I know you are very busy in the thick of this investigation. We thank you for taking a moment to talk to us and give us an update.
My pleasure.
Gabby's family believes Brian knows where Gabby is or what happened to her. Do you believe he has a key to finding Gabby?
Absolutely. Like I said, two people went on a trip, one returned. That one that returned is not talking, and he has all the information I believe that we're looking for.
Where is Brian tonight?
We know where Brian's at, but I'm not going to say what location he's at.
Chief, I know you tweeted directly to Brian's parents at the start of this, and I want to share that message with folks at home. You said, "The North Point police need your help finding Gabby Petito. Please call us to arrange a conversation with Brian Laundrie. Two people left on a trip, as you said. One person returned. Where's Gabby?" Brian has the constitutional right not to talk, but how much is his silence right now hampering your efforts in finding Gabby and bringing her home?
Well, I truly believe he has the answers that we're looking for. He knows where Gabby's at. But like I said, he is protected by his Fifth Amendment. We're going to honor that, and we'll use all the other resources in our power to find out where Gabby's at.
There was some video of police dropping off a pink envelope at the family's home. Can you give us any indication of what might have been in that envelope?
I'm not aware of that.
Okay. The FBI has asked police not to talk about the relationship between Brian and Gabby. Why is that?
I would be speculating, but I really believe that's probably because that's not where the focus is right now. The focus is where is Gabby, not what the relationship is. You know, all relationships have ups and downs, and obviously they had an incident, and but that's not really the focus. The focus is bringing Gabby home.
Who is leading this investigation, given the fact that, as we have mentioned, it covers such a large portion of the country? You, of course, are in Gabby's hometown. Who's in charge right now, and how are you coordinating with other groups to get information?
Right now, the Northport Police Department is leading the missing person investigation of it. We are working with our federal partners because the FBI and other agencies have jurisdiction outside of Northport. Obviously, those tasks will be carried out by them.
This is emotional for you. I watched the full press conference that you gave and some of the comments that you made, and you made the point that this is a tight-knit community where when something happens in our community, everybody cares and they look out for one another. I know that your police work is what is front and center right now, but on a personal note, to have something like this happen in your community, and you, just like so many others, are searching for answers, your level of frustration and also desperation right now. Can you explain to me how you're feeling, what's in your head?
Well, you know, I spent time with the family today. It's heart-wrenching. You know, we want to bring her home, and we want people, someone knows where she's at. Someone knows what happened. People talk, and we believe that someone out there has the missing pieces that we need. So, you know, it's heart-wrenching. It's frustrating because we want to bring Gabby home because Gabby's family deserves that, and Gabby deserves that.
One piece of potential evidence in this case is the van that the couple was traveling in. You have that van in your possession. It is being looked at for evidence. How close are you to finding any clues in that van to release?
You know, right now everything's being analyzed, and it was a van that they were living out of. So, you know, they have a lot of personal belongings in it. So whether anything has any evidentiary value or not, we don't know yet. So, you know, basically, until we have some of the other pieces of the puzzle that we need, we don't know what that's going to relate to this case.
Your team has said it's important we not release everything we know when we know it, which indicates to me that you may be closer to having some answers than we may realize. How close are you to either finding Gabby or making an arrest?
Right now, this is a missing person investigation, and we're just looking for her. So I don't have that answer for you. I'm hoping that we get that phone call, you know, any minute that she's been located.
If Brian happens to be watching tonight, what would you say to him?
Brian, where's Gabby?
When can we expect updates from you?
That's what I want to know. Where's Gabby?
It's what we all want to know.
Yep.
I think it's the most simple question, but we can't get an answer. When can we expect an update from your department and the FBI on this case?
As things develop, we'll be releasing information.
All right. Chief Todd Garrison with Northport, Florida Police, helping lead the investigation and the focus tonight, finding Gabby. Chief, thank you for your time. We'll have you back when we have updates. And if you at home have information regarding the whereabouts of Gabby Petito, the FBI has a national hotline to receive tips. That number on your screen right now, 1-800-CALL-FBI. Let's bring Gabby home.